Isaac Newton wrote more about theology than he did about science, yet you can go for a science degree and won't even hear that as a footnote. Newton's greatest part of his intellectual life was dedicated to understanding the divine order. He saw himself as a decoder of hidden truths. For him to study the universe was an attempt to discover God's engineering codes embedded in nature. He wasn't just explaining the world, he was, in his own way, worshipping through understanding. Why most people hardly know about this? Because Isaac Newton today is a symbol of reason, objectivity, and enlightenment. His theological writings are an inconvenience to that image, so secular historians typically downplay or ignore it as irrelevant. But understanding Newton's theological writings is important because it reveals the complete picture of his intellectual life and deeper unity in his thought. Ignoring his religious works distorts the context of his motivations and worldview. His genius was shaped as much by metaphysical questions as by empirical observation. This really challenges the modern idea that science and religion must be at odds. For Newton, they weren't separate realms, but two paths to the same truth. Many people today assume that scientific progress requires a rejection of religious thinking. But Newton's life shows that great scientific insight can emerge from deeply spiritual motivations. To him, natural philosophy, science, and sacred theology were both forms of divine revelation.